Hello everybody, how's it going? I wasn't going to record today, but I'm feeling inspired. I've actually walked way further than I was intending to. You'll see where I'm at. If you can check out Holy Isle there. So I've just got to the end of the circular walk, just behind me there. I parked at Knocknadale and walked a bit. I was only going to walk for half an hour and then turn back, but I ended up going up the circular walk hill, which I'd never done before, so I wasn't sure where it was going to bring me out, and it just kept going and going and going. So how far have I gone? Let me have a look. That's me at 6 kilometres now, but I'm heading back. I know this is the way to the car. Anyway, how are you all doing? I'm experiencing some dizziness again. The withdrawal, I'm sure of it, from the citalopram SSRIs. And that's what's really prompted me to come in and record today, because I had an accountability call with my mentorship group on Wednesday. And through that, I found a mental health Facebook group for freelancers, and it was really interesting. I can see that it's going to be a good fit for me, and so that's kind of inspired me to record a bit about what I'm experiencing at the moment and what it's like coming off antidepressants after 18 months. And it's been quite an incredible day, actually. Yesterday I spent most of the day trying to get my emails to work, because I've just shifted my web host to one that was recommended to me actually on the accountability call. So I've moved to SiteGround, and it's so much faster than what I had on HostGator, and it's brilliant. But shifting emails and stuff, not fun, and I kept breaking my website as well. In fact, I kept breaking 3 websites, which I think I've routed down to a plugin, which is ironically a SiteGround plugin called the SG Optimizer. Anyway, that's a bit techie and not at all what I came in to talk about, so let's move on from that. Suffice it to say, yesterday was not a particularly enjoyable day, because, well, I got to bed having simply got my websites loading again after having broken them. So I suppose that's progress in a way. But oh, look! There's my 10k. I'm in frame, there we are. Got the Fitbit Versa 2 just over a week ago, because my charge, was it charge 2 I had? It stopped working. So I got the Versa 2 and then discovered it doesn't have bloody GPS on it, because I hadn't done my research properly, so you have to connect it to the phone, and it's a bit of a faff. Anyway, so yeah, today I got up this morning and looked down at my computer, and by the time I looked up again it was 5 o'clock at night. How does that happen? How does it happen? So yeah, working on my website, which I didn't break, and listening to music. Now that's what's really inspired me to talk onto tape today, because yesterday I listened to a lot of Genesis. Some of you might know that's my favourite band of all time, and so I continued that this morning. So my wife came through with her breakfast, and I can't stand the noise of eating, so I just hit spacebar on Spotify and it just carried on from where I left it off, which was Genesis Belongs. So I'm listening to a lot of the live stuff. So this is a concert from 92, I think, recorded in Germany. I love the long stuff, and from that it just continued on playing a radio, you know how it does, Spotify, and it played a song from The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, which is my favourite album, and you can't just listen to one song off that, so I fired on the album, and that's when the real goosebumps began. And I was getting goosebumps every 2 minutes as I was working away on photographs, editing pictures from a guitar gathering I was at in September last year. So it's taken me quite a while, huh? So listen to the music, looking at the photos, which I do. I really enjoy listening to music when I'm editing photos because it comes into the edits, and pictures which sometimes I might just 2-star and move on. I can look at them differently when I've got some music playing. I can see possibilities, editing possibilities, if that makes sense. And so really I was like an emotional bloodbath this afternoon, and it was amazing. And it got me thinking, is this because I'm now into day number 8 of no antidepressants at all? And you know what, I think it probably is. I'm starting to experience emotions like I used to feel when I was hungover. You know, used to lie in bed on a Sunday morning watching Little House on the Prairie and getting all tearful after a night on the sauce. And it's a bit like that. You listen to The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway and catching lyrics, and it's a remastered version on Spotify, and I'm listening on studio monitors, so the audio is really good, and I'm picking up things I've not noticed before, and I'm catching lyrics that I've never really caught before, and it's, I tell you. So that finished, and then I put on Regina, no I didn't, I put on Peter Gabriel, and he's got an album called Scratch My Back and I'll Scratch Yours. It's like a double album where he covers other people's songs, and on the other one other people cover his. So he covers a Regina Spektor song called Après Moi la Deluge. It's a phenomenal cover, but I couldn't listen to that and not listen to Regina Spektor. So I sought out Regina and I found a live album which I did not know about. So I started listening to that, and that's when I looked up and saw the time. 5 o'clock, shit. Going to feed the dogs and walk the dogs. So I got the old Sonys, the sound isolating ones. I put on the Regina Spektor live album, live in London, which I'd never heard before. And I've just finished listening to it, and again, OMG, totally blown away by the emotions that, listen to her lyrics, listen to the way that she fearlessly expresses herself through her music. It's so inspiring. I've always found Regina's music to be that way. The way that she expresses herself. You should give her a listen. Phenomenal music. So it's good. I think I'm not enjoying the dizziness. It's not pleasant at all. But that will pass. I've just got to ride it out. And then, you know, I'm left with emotions. So yeah, I needn't fear emotions, need I? Everyone has them. I should embrace them. So that's the plan anyway. You know, if I can experience joy like that, which I didn't know had been taken away from me, then perhaps experiencing the other side, I don't know. But no, it was dark. It was when I was first prescribed in January, year before last. I couldn't really see a way out without medication. I just wasn't prepared to continue any longer. So, you know, hopefully I've got the tools, I've got the mental health, I've got no post office. Everything's in place for me to live a mentally healthy life. I'm eating better, I'm exercising more, yeah, things, I've got the tools I need, I think, to survive and thrive even without medication. We'll see. If I find myself struggling again, I'm not going to shy away from going to talk to a GP about it, but I wouldn't like to go back on the same ones, I think. Not after the withdrawal. It's been pretty bad. So anyway, 10.5 minutes, that'll do us for today. I will thank you all for watching. I hope you're all doing well. Happy birthday, Stacey, if you're watching this. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the Regina Spektor song that I sent you on. I was inspired to send that when I was pecking my way up a hill, having just got lost in the woods further down here, following a sign that didn't actually take me anywhere worthwhile. And on the way back up, that song came on, so I sent it to you. Hope you liked it, and hope you're all doing well, everybody. Speak to you soon. Bye.